What's going on, everybody? Paul Ambrogio, Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate, and today I'm coming to you from the Huntley Downtown Square. You know, it's a cloudy Sunday afternoon, and I said, what the heck, let's go out and do a walking tour of the downtown Huntley Square and see what we can see today. So I'm standing in front of the Huntley Original Village Hall here. Well, at least it was original to me. This was the Village Hall when we moved in to Huntley back in 1999, 2000. So it has since moved down the street to a new facility. But this building was just sold. And if you've come back to my channel, you probably heard in my other videos that the one thing Huntley is lacking is a downtown Italian eatery. And guess what this building is going to be? Yep. It's getting converted, it was sold, and it's going to be a sit-down Italian restaurant, and I believe it might have a small banquet facility in the back, but I can't confirm that. To my right here we have BBQ King. We won't say too much about BBQ King. It used to be my fan favorite. I've experienced some bad service in there and haven't really gone back in there in about a year, but it's still a busy place, and people still go in there and they enjoy it. So over on the right here, we have the Salon, which is new to the downtown area. And they seem to be busy in there every time I walk by. Looks like we have something going on over in the square. I don't know if you can see that. That's the gazebo over there. Looks like they're getting ready for a band concert of some sort. Okay, then here we have the American Legion, which put on a great addition over the years. This was put on maybe a couple years ago. Just if you're looking for an economical place to have a drink and just sit down, this is the place to be. I don't think there's anything more affordable in Huntley than the American Legion Hall. And of course, you can't forget the Queen of Hearts raffle on Tuesdays at 8:15 p.m. This is the original section of the American Legion. Over here we have the Huntley Post Office retail side. That's the consumer-facing building. Time for a little update over here. What do you think? And then we've got a tax accountant next door. Now the post office has another facility in Huntley off-site where they house everything there. This is just, again, the small retail side. Everything is sorted and put into carrier routes off of Wolf Drive in an industrial area off of 47. So we're just going to kind of walk through here and see what we could see. Okay, so where we started this tour was back in this parking lot. This is one of several free public lots, and that's, again, the back of BBQ King is right there, and the American Legion. This is the downtown housing area, and let's just walk through here for a minute, as I'm going to take you down here and show you the original St. Mary's Church. We're walking in the historic district now, so I don't know if you could see that. We're not going to walk all the way down there. Actually, you know what? We will. I'm going to show you this. This is Woodstock Street, and Huntley went ahead and preserved the original brick paver road. I remember they restored this many, many years ago. It's probably time for a little restoration now, but it just brings that character, that original character to Huntley. It's nice to keep that instead of seeing asphalt everywhere. So let's just walk down a little bit here. So right there is the original brick street. And I call it the brick paver, but I mean, that's what it is. It's a brick street. Now down there is Route 47. So we're facing west right now. So let's just go back the way we came towards the post office. So as we go here again, there's the public lot over there. Okay, so this is another public lot. This is brand new. This was just completed along with that apartment building over there. Let's kind of walk over there a little bit, take a look at it. I thought it was an 18-unit building. First floor has a restaurant on it, DC Cobb's, which we'll go around and we'll take a look at it. And that, I want to say, let's see the balconies. 3, 6, 9, there's 10. So if that duplicates itself on the other side of the building, maybe there's 20 units in there. But I thought it was like 18 units. Here's how we're doing it, right? I'm walking around town with this little harness on, and filming as I talk to you, but I just wanted to give you a face and show you kind of where we're at out here. So behind me, and I'm going to flip this around, is the gazebo over there, and that's where they have, it looks like a little concert going on, band, local band maybe performing, or so it's got a small crowd, but it's nice. Little area here. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and continue west here and go walk up by DC Cobb's, and then maybe cross the street and look at some of the patio areas and so forth. So let's get that going. All right, folks, let's continue going west in the downtown area. And you can see they've got a lot of parking here on the street too. You can always find an open spot. When there is something going on, like the concert series in the summer, this whole square gets jam-packed, and parking could be a challenge, so you definitely want to ride with somebody if you could. So here's like some of the old buildings that I was talking about, where it had some of the units, apartment buildings in there. Then there's DC Cobb's, which is a local hamburger place. And this one just opened up a few months back. This was the old original Huntley firehouse that was basically knocked down to put this development up. Kind of sad to see the old building go, but when you look at what's in its place now, you kind of like, okay, maybe that's what we'll do. But you could see they got the nice garage doors on here. You can use it all year round. Walk across, and there's some more apartment buildings over here. And you can see they have the nice fire pit. Again, this is open to the public. Anybody can sit here, just chill out during the day. You know, let's maybe have a seat here. So I'm here now, standing in the Huntley Square, right off where the railroad tracks are, right over here. And we get about, I think, 1 to 2 trains that come through here a day. So it's not that bad. You know, they blow the horn a little bit and they're out of here. Nothing crazy. However, there is talk of the Metro commuter train that is finally going to make a stop in Huntley. Not quite sure where the stop is going to be, but it's probably going to be a little bit west of here, since we really don't have the space east or south of here. So it's yet to be determined, but it's back on the map, and hopefully soon we're going to get that commuter stop. So this is one of the little areas here that the village put in, where you could just come out, hang out, you know, with family, or just come out here yourself and read a book. As you can see, it's pretty quiet out here on a Sunday afternoon. All right, so we're going to pick this back up and get back on our tour. All right, so we're going to walk down Main Street, and we're heading east. To my left is a construction facility, and here's another sitting area where you can just sit. And I don't know if you can see it on the wall there. They got some nice history painted up on the wall there, but this definitely is the Huntley Community Courtyard. I don't know if you could see that up there. All right, they added this nice fence here on the right for security. Over there we have Huntley Eye Care. I'm not quite sure what that space is. And then we have the Irie Cup, which is a tea company. And if you go back and you look at our Webb showcase video that we just put out a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to note it here on the screen, a link to it. We talked to the owners of the Irie Cup, which is, again, a newer place that opened up here in Huntley. Then we have Morkes Chocolate. A lot of folks call it Morkes Chocolate. It's actually Morkes, is what I'm told. But that is a chocolate shop, fudge, coffee. We have Sales Pizza that's right behind me here. You can see over here, we're on the other side of the square. I love the Huntley timepiece right there. So let's cross the street here. And again, I apologize if this video is the first time I am attempting a walk and talk video. And not sure how it's going to turn out, but we're going to put it out there anyhow as a learning curve. And we're going to do more of these, because I think it's really important to see the area that you're considering moving to. I mean, Huntley, Lake in the Hills, Algonquin, Crystal Lake. There's some great areas, and they have some great downtown areas. Now, Lake in the Hills doesn't really have a downtown, but Algonquin has a great downtown. Crystal Lake, Huntley, my favorite downtown. What they've done to it and what is on the drawing board is just great. So let's walk through here. We're gonna go walk down by this building over here where they put in some new apartments. So we're in another public parking area right now. And this is behind where the Turkey Testicle Festival goes on at Parkside Pub. The furniture store is down there. We're gonna go walk over there when we come back around. I thought we would go this way here because we're in the parking lot, so you can kind of just get a feel. So over here on my right are those railroad tracks that I was telling you about. Those go right through town here, and that building way out there used to be a vitamin D plant. There's this nice walking path here. So we'll just walk on this concrete. Again, this is so cool. I mean, I love trains. If this was here when our kids were growing up in town, I think I would have just put the chairs out here and just watched the trains come by. Again, you'd be waiting a long time because, like I said, there's only one or two that come through every day. But how cool is this, right? We're out here on the track. If my wife saw me doing this, she'd be yelling at me, so shh, don't tell her. So let's go back up here. Again, you can see lots of parking now added. I mean, I think when we moved here, there were like 10 spots, no lie. It was just this whole downtown area. And I'll take you to the spot, if I remember when you get there, where in 1998, 1999, when we decided we were gonna move here, we went under contract in 1999 with Town & Country Homes. That's the builder of our subdivision. And I used to come out here every day to watch the building go up, throw it on the old VHS camera, and I would record every step of the way when the house was getting built, just so I knew where electric was, where plumbing was. And right after we went under contract, I came back out here when they were digging the foundation, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm getting second thoughts. There was just like nothing here. And I remember coming through the downtown, and again, we'll try and walk over there. I pulled over and I started crying, no lie. I called my wife. I said, I think we made a mistake. We're moving to Podunk. There's absolutely nothing to do here. Well, she calmed me down, and we went forward with the purchase. And look at the place now, right? Put 4 kids through the school system. All of them are doing excellent. I couldn't be more proud of the kids. It's just really a great community where everybody knows your name. Not that bad. All right, well, maybe it was before all the development, but now I doubt everybody knows everyone's name. So this building here that we're looking at, I believe is called, we'll walk around, but I want to remember it as the Caddy building, but they named it something else for the original development. This was an old factory, and I believe it was called Caddy when we moved in. And right after we moved in, it went abandoned. And it just kind of sat here and was an eyesore. Finally, fast forward, like 20 years later, somebody bought it. And so they renamed it the Cornell Apartments. And they gutted this whole place and made them into apartments. Again, a big push to get more bodies into the downtown area. So you can look here. Okay, so you can see, here's the mailboxes. So I guess that's how many units are in there. Looks like 6, 12, 18, maybe 24, but it looks like 2 might not have anything on them. So maybe there's 20 to 24 apartments in here. I don't think we can get in there. Yeah, we can't get in there. Otherwise, I'd take you for a quick tour in there. Looks cool, looks nice in there. So anyhow, this is the Cornell Apartments. So we won't walk through the whole parking lot, but we'll come back out here. We're gonna go back on the street and head back into the downtown area. So let's walk this way. So we are now walking north, and they just redid this street here. Put in all new asphalt sidewalks. Hey, there's the for rent sign for this building. They must have a few units available. So over here on our left is the AT&T, I guess you would call it station, or this is where all the magic happens with landlines. Does anybody have a landline anymore? What are they gonna do with this? I bet you it'll be a piece of prime property one day. But whatever they got going in there, that's the central hub for the area for AT&T, which was our landline. We got some housing here on our left. The village would love to see these all converted over to, you know, office or small mom and pop retail stores. And I think this one was on our left here. So this one was converted over to something. This one here was a music, it still is. So this is a music academy right here. So again, this is what the village would love to see happen with these houses in the downtown area. Get more people to come through here. And look at this. We have an alley. I haven't seen an alley in I don't know how long. Growing up in the city of Chicago, we lived in the alleys. I don't know what's going on here. At the furniture store, they're storing a couple mattresses out here. I don't know if you could see that. This is Strode's Furniture, and we'll go around to the front. Let's go walk over there. All right, so we're back here, opposite of where we pretty much started. We started back over there on the other side. There is the First Congregational Church, I believe is what it's called right there. One of the Huntley schools used to be right next door. The church bought it and knocked it down. But here is Strode's. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try and get this up a little bit. Yep, Strode's Furniture. And now we're going to continue our walk. You can see, I don't know if it's open today. It would make sense to be open. Nope, closed Sundays. Look at that. And then here we have the Village Restaurant right here. Great place, great mom and pop place to sit down, have lunch, dinner, breakfast, and guess what? They deliver. Sunday, they close at 2 p.m. The rest of the week, they're here till 8 p.m. So there's what's going on in the town square. It's definitely a little band practice. Maybe the local high school band showing off some of their skills. All right. Over here we have Patrick Michael Jewelers, and they are closed on Sunday too. So where's our trend going here? I think these guys need to be open on Sunday, especially when there's events happening in the square. I don't know, what do you think? All right, so this is Patrick Michael Jewelry. We have a best price tobacco and gifts. So I guess you got your tobacco, your lottery tickets, all that good stuff. So here is Parkside Pub, and I'm gonna just show you the Turkey Testicle Festival. How you doing? We're just doing a video. So here's what I told you. There's the mirror on the wall. And I'm gonna link right here the last video that we did for the area. Several years ago, we did a video about the Turkey Testicle Festival, and I'm gonna put a link here in the video so you can watch that. All right, now we're back. That was the other side of Parkside Pub, and then this is the inside here to my left. When we were walking east from Route 47, we were on that side over there, and there was the Lincoln House. Looks like a clothing boutique of some sorts. So that's what the facility looks like there, or the view is from there. Huntley Eye Care on the left here. I feel like we need to walk over to Sohop, which is our microbrewery. But that would take me several minutes to walk down there, so maybe we're just gonna go here a little bit. If you follow those railroad tracks right here and make a right, can you see that Corvette over there? Make a right, take that down about a block, and that's where the microbrewery is, where they have bands and food trucks and all that good stuff. And then right here at the entrance to the Huntley downtown is the McHenry County Visitor Center. All right, so now we're going back east in the downtown area. All right, folks, as we end this video, I really appreciate you staying along for the ride. Again, it is my first walk and talk, and I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna get better, and I promise to do more and to get out there in the community whenever we can. If you're looking to make a move to or out of the Huntley area, I'd love the opportunity to speak with you. This is what I do, this is what I love to do. Again, been doing real estate full-time for 32 years, and I just absolutely am excited when someone reaches out and says, hey Paul, can you help us? There's nothing better. The feeling is just unbelievable. So we're gonna walk back to the car here. Right over here is where I pulled over and where I called my wife and said, oh my God, I think we made the wrong decision. Do we really want to move to Podunk? Well, I'm glad she talked me off the ledge. Couldn't be happier. Well, for the most part. But over here on the left, there was some parking. And I think it was diagonal, if I remember correctly. This is right about where I pulled over and made that phone call on that one cloudy afternoon, similar to today. Hey, we got some music going. Oh, how can we finish up this tour without showing you the Huntley Veterans Memorial in honor of those that have served? Look at this great piece here that Huntley put together. This is right on the corner. This is on the southeast corner of the Huntley Square. We love our vets. We love our community. It's that small town charm. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to walk and talk with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, 847-668-3774, 847-668-3774, or check us out online at illinoispropertysearch.com. It's one of the easiest and friendliest real estate websites that you'll ever find. I promise you that. Until next time, over and out. Talk soon.